So this week we are reading a couple different versions of the same story. So here's my front cover. Here's my back cover. My spine. The author, Helen Lester, wrote the words, and the illustrator, Lynn Munsinger, drew the pictures. The title of my story is called Tacky and the Three Bears. But you can see from the picture, are those bears? No, it's a penguin. So let's see what this crazy story is all about. Here's my title page with my title again, Tacky and the Three Bears. In a nice icy land, something was happening. What's happening? Blared Tacky the penguin as he came across his companions, goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect. A play, they replied. That's what's happening. Play, shrieked Tacky in delight. Play! Love it, love it, love it. He waddled off at full speed and was back in a moment. I'm ready. No, Tacky, a play. We're going to perform a play about the three bears for Miss Beakley's school. Now, first, we must each choose a part. A part of what? Wondered Tacky. To choose a part, each penguin put a flipper in a bowl and drew out a piece of paper. Goodly and Lovely were proud to be the announcers. Angel, Neatly, and Perfect were pleased to be the three bears. And Tacky? For a whole week, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect practiced their lines. Welcome to our play. Someone's taken a wee nibble out of my porridge. Someone's been sitting in my chair. Someone's been sleeping in my bed. This ends our play. Tacky practiced his lines too. At last, the day of the play arrived, and the penguin players, even Tacky, knew their lines by heart. But this time it would be the real thing, with real costumes and real porridge and real chairs and real looking beds. Right on time, the audience arrived and took their seats, sort of. Welcome to our play, announced Goodly. No one listened. Welcome to our play, he tried in a louder voice. Welcome to our... Oh, never mind. Looks like we have a tough audience, said Goodly. Everyone was nervous. Almost everyone. Onto the stage waddled the three penguin bears to do their official song and dance. We're bears without hairs, but who really cares? We're smart, and this is art, so there's. Then it was Tacky's turn. He skipped out onto stage, right onto the table. He hadn't tried to skip his skipping shoes before. Oh, it's Tacky cried the audience. In a loud and clear voice, Tacky spoke his lines. This porridge is too hot, but he ate it anyways. This porridge is too cold, but he ate it anyways. And this porridge is just right, but with the just right porridge, he had no choice. He ate it. Now, thought Tacky, if only I could find a little something for dessert. It would only take a moment. Perhaps there might just be just the right thing up in the cabinet. Tacky dragged over the biggest chair. He put the middle-sized chair on the big chair, and he put the little chair on the middle-sized chair and climbed to the top and stood on tiptoe, and a penguin full of porridge does not fall like a snowflake. Cool, cheered the little fuzzy ones. Tacky felt lucky that the next scene was in the bedroom, for a little rest would feel good. Thinking cozy thoughts, he waddled to the big bed. It was too hard, for it was merely just a stage bed. Beneath the covers, it was a pile of ice blocks. "This bed is too hard," said Tackylocks, and he went to the middle-sized bed. "This bed is too soft." It, too, was only a stage bed, and under the covers was a rubber raft. So Tackylocks rolled all over the bedding to the little bed, and the little bed was a real bed. "This bed is just right," Tackylocks said, and with that he wiggled under the whole pile of blankets and pillows and disappeared. "We're home and hungry as bears," announced the three little bears as they marched on stage. Papa Bear held up a large empty bowl and said, "Someone's taken a little taste of my porridge." "And a tiny nibble of mine," added Mama, holding another very empty bowl. Baby Bear wailed, "You think you have trouble? My porridge is all gone." This sounded pretty silly, since he wasn't the only one with an empty bowl. "We need to sit in our chairs and discuss this," said the three bears. The Papa Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my where? Chair?" Mama Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my..." Wait a minute. Baby Bear said, "Someone's been in..." Oh, never mind. This play was not going at all as they planned. So frazzled, the bears marched to the bedroom. "Someone's been sleeping in my, pile of ice blocks," growled Papa Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my, rubber raft, too," added Mama. And Baby Bear squealed, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed, and that someone's still there, I hope." The three penguins dug desperately. Where could Tacky be? Finally, Baby Bear cried, "I've got it by the beak." The bears threw pillows to and fro until Tacky appeared and shouted, "Pillow fight! Hooray!" yelled the audience. Feathers flew everywhere until everyone was exhausted. "Looks like our play has ended," Tacky said, "Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect." Just then, Mrs. Beakley arrived to pick up her class. "And how did you like the play, children?" she asked. "Best play ever! Hooray for Tackylocks!" they cheered. Tackylocks and the odd birds, but a nice bird to have, or Tackylocks is an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. So, in our story, Tackylocks and his friends put on a play for another class, and they were doing Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But did their story go the way that it was supposed to? Tell me on Flipgrid how this story was different than yesterday's story, and tell me the events that happened in the story that we read today.